I'm doing a series where every week leading up to Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm revisiting an X-Men movie and creating custom Lego minifigures from each movie. Hey guys, today we're revisiting the movie Logan and making custom Lego minifigures from the movie. Crazy enough, and over all the years, I've never made any figures from this movie. I don't really know how that happened, but today we're going to set the record right and go ahead and make some awesome figures from the movie. Now, a lot of the pieces here are actually relatively modern, so they're easier to get. I didn't go back too far in that respect, so let me know what you think of these customs as we go along. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and let's revisit the Logan figures starting now. So for the earlier parts of the movie, Logan actually has like a suit jacket on with no tie and a dress shirt, and there's not really a male torso that works well for that as of this video, so I think the best option to go with here is the torso and black legs from Bruce Banner from Ragnarok and Infinity War. Then, of course, the head I used is from Thor and Oakenshield, because I really like how it makes Logan look older, and it adds a little bit of gray into the beard and the eyebrows there that really helps the figure look older. And speaking of gray, the hair from Doctor Strange works really well to get a good mix of black and gray. Now, if you could find this hairpiece in all gray, I think that would work too, but honestly, I do like the black there with the little bit of white and gray highlighting on the side, so I think that that's our best option with the pieces we've got to work with right now. Professor X was interesting to build because in this movie, he actually has like a little bit of white facial hair going on, some stubble, but there aren't really any great options as of this video to get that across. So the head I used here comes from Vulture from Spider-Man, and the thing I like about that is it does look a lot older than the Professor X we've been using throughout this showcase series, which has been Old Man Han Solo, but we need Professor X to look as old as possible here. So the best option, I think, is this head from Vulture, because you do kind of get those spots on his head that help him look a lot older. For the torso, I just went with the old school Indiana Jones torso, but any brown casual torso would work fine, with gray legs and of course the wheelchair piece from Lego City and the other places it's appeared in over the years. Caliban was fun to put together, and I went for a mixture of gray and white pieces. So I used gray legs and gray hands with a white torso and white arms with this really cool shoulder piece here, kind of like this poncho from Qui-Gon Jinn, with a white bandit mask there, the head from Metamorpho from the DC collectible minifigure series, and this hat from Alan Grant, although it has come in other places over the years. For Pierce and Rice, I went ahead and used a lot of interesting pieces. Well, Rice was played by Richard E. Grant, who you'll remember from the Loki series as the classic Loki, so I thought I'd be a little cheeky and give him the Loki torso and legs from the CMF series with the Old Man Han Solo head with the pushed back gray hair, and for Pierce, I went ahead and used the hair and head from the Paul Walker figure from the Fast and Furious Speed Champion set with black legs, the torso from Macy from Jurassic World with a gray hand to represent his robotic hand we see in the movie. Here we've got X23, Wolverine's clone, which was pretty easy to build. The most difficult part to get, of course, is the head, which comes from 2012 Wolverine, but really whatever Wolverine head you have, I think will work just fine. Then, of course, we've got a black torso, black legs, bare arms, and Wolverine claws to finish the figure out. Here we've got Lara, aka X23, and I did break the purist method by using some wire clippers and sandpaper to sand off the third claw from a Wolverine claw accessory, and then of course just make it 2 claws, just like the movie. I only did it for 1 claw because I didn't want to break 2 sets, but you could use your imagination what it would look like on both hands. Then she's just got some regular brown hair here, with this face from Lex from Jurassic World, although it has been used in other places. The torso comes from America Chavez from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness with some short dark blue legs. And finally, we've got Logan from the final battle of the film, and I broke the purist method here as well by using a red Sharpie on some Wolverine claws to add some blood, which I do think adds a lot of great context and detail for this version of Logan specifically. Then, of course, we've got the torso from Paul Walker's character from the Speed Champions Fast and Furious Skyline set. Then we've got bare arms with tan hands, blue legs, the same head and hair combo from before being Thor Oakenshield, and Doctor Strange's white hair, well, white hair on the sides that is, from the most recent versions of the character. So with that being said, let's finish up the showcase and call it a day. Alright guys, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below. Of course, we're that much closer to Deadpool and Wolverine coming out, so don't miss any of the videos coming soon, and make sure you hit like and subscribe down below.